go. Welcome everybody. It's your boy Cool Gaming. I'm here to demonstrate how this tool work. You already figure out what tool it is by the name in the title. Basically what this tool does is make mods. It makes your mods standalone, alright? So for those who know the term standalone, y'all already know what I'm talking about. And I've created this tool so things would be much more easier to make mods standalone than have to going through all those files, clicking on them, going through individual folder, open them in Notepad++, and do the, and and change the name from there, and then hope for the best. Because if you do something wrong, that truck ain't gonna show up in the mod section where you purchase it. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how this tool works. Loading screen, main screen. Alright, we got a little something y'all can read here. Y'all can pause the video if you like and read it. Probably y'all not interested in that and just want. So basically this tool does more than one thing, alright? Alright, so first thing we gonna do, this is my mod folder. As you can see, I only have two mods in my folder right here. For the sole them on purpose, I've removed all my mods. Alright, so we gonna, this right here is a base SCS 389, alright, that I've extracted, ain't not modified as yet. As you can see, the internal name is Peterbilt 389, and if we go back, vehicle, truck, Peterbilt, if we should check this TOBJ, you will see that it's reference vehicle from the first folder, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select that mod folder. Then we're gonna select the SCS base folder, which have everything in it. If you do mods, you probably you know what I'm talking about, right? Then we're gonna select this mod folder again for the validate section. A few steps we gotta take. Now what we wanna do, we're gonna hit this auto copy missing TOBJ file, right? And what that's gonna do is, if you know we have 22 files here, trailer cable is missing. Let's talking. As you can see, it put back a whole lot of files there, including the trailer cable. But if we go back, we would notice that a shared folder is missing from here, because as I said, this mod is from, this truck was extracted out of SCS base, so this shared folder here would be missing because that's in SCS base game, right? So it's not here. So what we're gonna do to avoid missing texture, I've created this tab that consists of, you load the tree file, and the tree file consists of the folder structure and all the files and what should be there, right? So we're gonna browse for that, which is, oh, on the desktop? Oh yeah, which is this file right here. Then we want to select the mod folder here. Then we want to select the base folder here again. I think I need to simplify some of these stuff. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe in an update, but I'm gonna show you that this bad boy work. We gonna scan. We got 45 missing files, including the WB pass, which is normally here. We gonna replace. What? What the fuck? Where's the file? Oh, it's just showed up. uh, so the WB pass has just showed up, and the shared folder for the dashboard and GPS, and these are the shared folder which consists of the carpet, DDS, and TOBJ for the for the interior of the vehicle. I'm just showing you as I go along, right? So that's it for that tab. We're gonna move on to the asset operation tab. What we want to do is scan and make sure you are not on the automat folder, which is this folder, right? It's all in alphabetical order, just like it's right here. So you want to click the vehicle folder. You want to select what you want to change the vehicle folder name to, the prefix. In this case, we're going to call it let's call it test 01. Let's call it test dash 01. Yeah. Then we want to update asset path. The activity log needs to be fixed. Then we want to update TOBJ files. I wait a few seconds always because I'm not able to see the log. Then we want to update the vehicle path, right? Then we want to rename the vehicle folder, which is this one. So everything is done in real time, right? See, it's just renamed to test 01. So if you should open any one of these folder and check the TOBJ files, you'll come to notice that you don't have to go through and click on all of those files to change the reference to it, right? So now we want to back up, and I'm gonna show you the automat file as well, right? This video is demonstration purpose, right? As you can see, it's been updated. It's vehicle, the name vehicle would normally be here, but we are making this mod standalone fully, so we're changing everything. So now if we check the internal name that haven't been changed yet, and the SII files hasn't been changed yet, the internal name, but you will notice that the reference file is already been changed. So we want to head over to this internal name change tab, right? Then we're gonna scan. It's gonna detect the folder automatically with a scan. If you add two folders here and you scan, it will do it in alphabetical order. So This tool is not for beginner. This tool is not for beginners, all right? So pay attention. So we don't want this there. That was just for local demonstration. Uh, we want to change the internal name from Peterbilt 389 to whatever you want. In this case, I'm gonna call it pusher 389. I'm gonna hit apply. What that does was change the internal name for these files. It's no longer Peterbilt 389, it's pusher, right? Then we wanna rename the folder. Always make sure you're not in the folder when renaming it. Rename. So now it's pusher 389. So we're gonna test the mod right now, right? But before we test it, we're gonna rename this folder. I'm gonna show you why I renamed the folder. Remember, it's all 0, right? Let's test the mod. There you go. There you go. So see, it's all working. All working. And why I changed the name to all 0? Just to show you, as you can see, mod 0000. That's the folder that we are in. That's why I changed the name, so you can see for yourself. Right? Everything is working. With a few clicks, you have a standalone truck. Tell me that isn't cool, right? But that's for SCS base game. What if you have a different truck? I'm gonna show you that the process is different. I'm gonna even close the tool. I'm gonna reopen it. I'm gonna show you that the process is very different. Alright, we are not even gonna go on this tab, right? Reason being, this mod is already a standalone mod, right? It's not a SCS game mod. Someone already make this mod. As you can see, the internal name is Ford 9000, right? Alright, so we are not gonna go on the validate just because everything is there. The shared folder is there, the trailer cable is there, WB pass is there, so there's no need to validate and search for missing reference file. So we're gonna head straight over to the asset operation tab, and we are only gonna select this mod right here, and we need the base. No, we don't even need this base folder right here. Am I being correct? Alright, let's load this one. I think this is for the validate section, but hey, let's load it just in case. Then we're gonna scan. We're gonna go to vehicle. We wanna change the vehicle name to YouTube. We're gonna call the vehicle name YouTube, right? So we're gonna update asset. This one takes a little bit longer if you notice. There's a lot more files there. Then we're gonna update TOBJs. Then we're gonna update vehicle. Then we wanna rename that folder, which is the vehicle folder. I need to add some prompt that you're about to rename folders and stuff like that. Yeah. Then we're gonna move to the internal name change tab. For this mod, we only need two tabs. If you notice, the asset manager operation tab and the internal name change tab. Then we're gonna scan. It detect the Ford 9000. There are more than one folder there. Always make sure you're on the right one. Internal name, we're gonna call it Ford 000. Nah, that's too close. That's too close of a name. I'm gonna call it Pusher Ford. Then we're gonna apply, get a warning. We need to add that warning throughout. Then we're gonna rename the folder, which is this folder right here. Bam. You see it automatically update. So that's it. We're gonna test the mod, see if it works. No crash, but look like we got a missing texture from the trailer cable. And if you are making mods, you will know that this missing texture is the least to fix. If you don't know about making mods and Blender and stuff like that, this would probably be a big issue for you. So that's why this tool is not for people who are just playing the game. Enjoy the game, alright? Leave this tool to people who make mods, who understand the hassle you have to go through just to click on those SII file to change it. Right, everything is working. Interior, paint job. That's the one missing texture that's there, right? Everything is working. Interesting. I've never excuse me, I've never even driven this truck before. I just downloaded for the sole purpose of demonstrating how the tool work. Sorry y'all, I'm a Jamaican. I don't really normally speak like this on a daily. I just want to cover a lot of locations so everyone can understand what's going on and how the tool work. So basically that's it. And we haven't even visited these other tabs yet, which this tab is a batch operation tab, and you can basically update everything here. So with some of the process you don't really need to come around here. Based on what you're doing, you can update all these files to whatever you want. I'm gonna save that for a different time. This section, you can create mod template. It's gonna be all empty folder, but with the mod structure. I don't even know why I make it. I don't even know why I make it. Honest. Yeah. And this tree file that you saw me load earlier, it's basically the mod structure. The structure of the mod. But it's in a code where it can be recognized by cursor. That is it. So that's it. Hope I haven't missed anything. Hope y'all think this tool is interesting and will save creators who make mods and trying to change everything around from one internal name to the next. This should make things a lot easier, so you won't have to go through clicking on all those files and open them in Notepad++ and keeping your finger crossed and open that everything works. So that's it. So is this tool live? It's nowhere on the internet. I'm the only person with it. Is it free? I want it to be free. I want it definitely to be free. But I would definitely like a little support up front before I make it free. Like after a certain amount of purchase, maybe I could just set it free for everyone, and probably I could just put it on not Discord. Put it on what's that site called again? I don't even remember right now off the bat. Yeah, but we could put it on that site where more than one people can work on it, so we could get it better, even better than what it's actually doing right now. I'm the only one who create this tool, yeah. I'll spend no sleep just to do this tool for y'all. And right now, as you can see the time, I ain't tripping. It's 4:36 a.m. Yeah. No kidding. So this the tool. Everything in this the code. A whole lot of work. So I'ma catch you guys next time. Not trying to make the video too long. So peace.